Taking off from what you said, Martin, and the topic of the conversation, which is about changing paradigms, if one looks around the corporate scene in India, we see an increasing number of companies that are indeed focusing on sustainability in how they run their businesses. They're more conscious and more focused on energy consumption, on water management, and the environment around them. Quite separately, we have companies that are maybe the same companies, most likely, that also focus on CSR, as you mentioned. And what they typically do are small projects around the factory, set up schools, health clinics, vocational training, etc. And as you said, all very good and all serving a useful purpose. But if we were talking about changing paradigms, what I'd like to suggest or argue for is actually combining the two initiatives such that they're actually implemented as one. And you bring the centralness of the business and the focus on sustainability and combine them with the attempt to do good for general society through the CSR projects, which I don't believe is currently happening and is actually not effective at all. Many of the CSR projects are small, discrete, not doing anything new, not scalable, and not really making any lasting change. And one area that the companies should be investing in and could be investing in is really in the policy space, because it's only by raising your ambitions for social change, can you make a significant impact? Can you make changes that scale up and have a long-term impact? And that won't happen by opening one more primary health clinic outside your factory doors. So the suggestion to my friends from the corporate sector is to rethink the paradigm and look at combining your ambitions in sustainability, many of which are fairly well advanced, with your attempts at doing CSR. And in your portfolio of activities, move away from this thinking around small projects and start thinking about investing in policy, because we've heard this earlier this afternoon, that it is really the right policy environment that will enable all other positive change in terms of stability, in terms of clear pricing signals, etc. And there is a role that industry can play. It doesn't have to be through lobbying or industry associations, but it can be through investments in appropriate policy.